Hey guys, it's Carla from the Paper Trail. Thank you for being here. Today I'm making this kind of a flower box wall hanging from a gift box. So I'm starting with just, it's actually half of a gift box, just the bottom half of a gift box. And it's pretty sturdy, but I'm reinforcing it with cardboard, make it a little thicker and heavy duty, I guess. So I'm cutting cardboard to fit the bottom first, and then I'll do all four sides. And I'm not sure exactly how necessary this part is because it's the kind of box that I'm using is really pretty sturdy. So now with the back on, I'm going to measure, I kind of trace around my end, and I'm going to make 2 of those. And I want to do this step by step because if I go ahead and cut all of my pieces, then they're not going to be the right size. So I need to glue them on as I go. So now that my ends are on, I can measure, trace out my sides. All right, so now I want to put a front on it, or a half a front on it. So I'm just kind of marking where it would fit on the inside of that box. This is not very scientific at all, but so now I'm just hot gluing those 3 edges and putting it in there, and I want to hold it until it dries good so that I don't mess it up. And now I'm just tearing strips of, or pieces of newspaper, and the reason for this is I'm using glue and water here, glue and water mixture. The reason for this is to cover all my raw edges of cardboard. So if you do this and you're not reinforcing it with cardboard, then this step isn't really necessary, except maybe right there on that front piece of cardboard. So I think everybody knows how to do this. Put glue down, put the newspaper down, glue over it. And now that it's completely dry, I'm just going to cover it in paint. I'm using antique white, but you could use whatever color you want. Just keep in mind what you're going to be doing with it, as far as where you're going to hang it and what flowers you're going to put in it. So now I've cut strips, 1/2-inch strips of cardboard, and this is not corrugated cardboard. This is just like cereal box kind of stuff. And I want the strips long enough to go, I want these strips long enough to go all the way across the front and down the side a little bit. And then the shorter strips, I want them to be long enough to go up the front, which you'll see in a minute. So I'm just kind of bending those down so they behave. And now I'm going to start gluing my front pieces on. And I'm just leaving a little gap between these. Again, this is not very scientific, but probably 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch gap. And now I just want to weave them together. I think everybody knows how to do that. All right, now I'm to the end of it, and I just want to straighten everything up, scrunch everything together the way it needs to be. And I don't want my strips that long, so I'm just cutting those off to go about halfway down the side of the box. And now I'm going to do the same thing to these. They're too long, so I'm going to cut them off and then just glue each one and fold it down into to the inside. All right, now I'm using some burlap lace to go around the edges. This burlap, by the way, and I'm sure it depends on where you live, but I got this at the Dollar General for $2 for a 12-foot roll. So that's 4 yards of this for $2, which is a really good deal. So I bought up all that my Dollar General had, but as you know, those are on every street corner these days, so you could go around to different ones and see if they have them. All right, so I've glued it even with the bottom, with the back of the box, which leaves kind of a ruffled edge on the front. And now I've taken that same burlap lace and I cut the burlap off of it because I want the lace to match the lace that's on the sides. So I just cut off the burlap and I'm gluing that lace across the front. So I'm just cutting that off to kind of tuck it down in there. All right, now I've got strips of that, strips of lace and that burlap, and I'm making a little shabby bow. Y'all probably already know how much I like these shabby bows. They're very decorative. They add a lot to your project. You can cut these as short as you want or leave them shaggy or whatever. And now I'm just filling it with different things that I've taken out. All of this is stuff that I've taken from a thrifted arrangement. I love to go to thrift stores and find arrangements with pretty greenery and flowers and stuff in them, because those are not cheap to buy them new. And a lot of times at a thrift store you can find arrangements that maybe are in an ugly container or something, and they've got them priced really cheap. And then you can get home and kind of pull out the things that you like. So I've decided to add some more to it. Some little roses that I think came from the same arrangement. And I'm not gluing these in because I want the freedom to be able to change them out for different seasons and things. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. You have no idea how much I appreciate your support in watching and liking and commenting and all that. You guys are just great. So that's it for this one, and hope to see you again next time. God bless you guys.